So this is the article. It's crazy. Oh my God, love it. Roger Stone connected. Manhattan Madam subpoenaed by special counsel. So guys, oh my God, it's I can't even get started on this. So this woman, okay, check her out. Ooh, this is Kristen. Hello, Kristen. What's up? So Davis ran for New York governor in 2010. Her campaign manager during that time was Andrew Mueller, a former aide of Stone who received his own grand jury subpoena in June. So this Kristen, she's a governor? So Kristen David, the ex-Manhattan Madam who spent time in prison for directing a prostitution ring, is connected to a longtime political operative and Trump confidant Roger Stone, is being subpoenaed by special counsel Robert Mueller, she told NBC News on Friday. Davis, 41, I don't think so, sister, told NBC that a person from Mueller's office called her lawyer Thursday asking if she would accept a subpoena or she would need to be served by the FBI. Davis told NBC that her lawyer told the special counsel she accepted the subpoena while noting that I don't have anything to offer regarding information on Russian collusion. So she has worked for Stone since 2010. Can you believe that, guys? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Look at those, look at those, look at those. And I'll look at this last paragraph. In August 2000, okay, the one before last, Davis, who said she ran a prostitution ring, claimed she provided prostitutes to then New York. Oh, that's right. God, I forgot he had been attorney general before, but he was a governor. That's right. And he had to resign. That's right. She provided prostitutes to then Governor Elliot Spitzer. Spitzer resigned in 2008 after he was caught on a federal wiretap arranging to meet with a prostitute. In August 2013, Davis was arrested for selling prescription pills and was sentenced to 24 months in prison. The arrest cut short her campaign for comptroller of New York City. So, this is it. Ooh. Hi guys, I'm back. How addiction. So something, of course, in the evening, news comes out, and this piece of news that came out today, I thought it was huge, massive, and it ties back to some of the things I've seen that I don't know that have received as much, I guess as much, what's the word? I guess there wasn't a lot of news that correlated to what I had seen, and the topic that I feel is going to come up, that I've looked into and that I've always thought was very interesting, was the whole blackmail, Trump blackmail, prostitution, and the dark. I've seen in several readings, and I'm going to try to link to the ones that mention this. Okay, I've seen how Michael Cohen and Trump, separately and together, operated this sort of like a blackmailing scheme. Okay, and how this operated was that they had dirty secrets, okay, of all these people. And this is connected to Jeffrey Epstein. This is connected to those kinds of things. Okay, so today, this piece of news came out, and I was like, oh my God, huge, huge, huge. So today there was this news that this woman, I forgot, I have the article right here. Her name is Kristen Davis. She was subpoenaed by Mueller, and this woman is a former what is it called? Madam, right? Madam, that's what it is. So I had, okay guys, I'm just gonna brag it. Oh, bragging it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That I said that, oh my God, I'm just like kind of like, when I think about it, it blows my mind. So I had done a video that talked about Schneiderman. If you're not in, I don't know if you guys are not in New York, you're not in the U.S. Schneiderman is the New York State judge who was pretty much ousted by allegations of sexual misconduct, which I looked into it, and the allegations, some of them were true, but the way that they happened, there was something shady there, okay? And I saw that Trump is somehow involved. And the reason why he wasn't persecuted before is that he had the dirt on all the politicians. Okay, and so this is how he was able to skirt law enforcement, okay, or like he knew all about the judges, all about the truly powerful people. So like I said, this Schneiderman was ousted because of this, pretty much. He's a Democrat, okay, and he was really anti-Trump. And then, so anyways, I did this reading. I talked about this. So then I see this news, and I'm like, whoa, because I read the news, and this woman, she was a madam. Guess what happened to this? Guess what happened? Guess what happened? What is the connection that she has to stuff, other than being close to Roger Stone, who apparently she worked for? Okay, she was close to one of another one of the Roger Stone's allies. Okay, this woman is the same person. When she was a madam, she helped ouster Elliott Spitzer. Elliot Spitzer was another attorney general in New York who hired an escort or something, and it became a tabloid story. It became a scandal, and he lost his career over this. So this woman, guys, she's only ousts Democrats. Really? Oh, is she biased? Oh, I think she is. Oh yeah. So guys, you see, huge. It's obvious. It's obvious. The whole thing. This is it. The beginning, guys. The beginning of the dismantling of this whole, I'm telling you, the blackmail network. I told you that it's like it's connected to the tabloids, and now the woman who's a madam, huge, guys, huge. Okay, so this is what I think, right? I think this so it's even bigger to think that the Roger Stone, who's basically a Russian asset in some way, knows who all the dirty politicians are. Dirty, I don't mean, I'm sorry by that. I don't mean dirty in the sense of anybody who has any dirt, like anybody who has any dark secrets or whatever, he knows them all, and he blackmails them, and that's how he survived this long. Okay, and so I'm sure he's passed this on to the Russians. Okay, in the sky. So, so it's amazing. Okay, to think about it, how we're going to see a dismantling of this blackmail network. Now, this is before I haven't even closed my eyes about this one, but I just wanted to tell you because I was going to post the link. I was so startled. So I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm sorry, I can't do something. Reduction. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, reduction. So anyway, so can you believe this, guys? Isn't it crazy? Oh my god, huge. So this is the source, guys. I feel like I guess, I don't know if I don't think I've posted this on YouTube yet, but for you guys on Patreon, you've seen yesterday I posted this video about how to deal with the situation and the whole, how to deal with this, what's coming. And at its core, it was this idea of bringing the light in, of exposing the truth. And this is it. Those things that we thought would not come out, I think they're going to come out hard, okay? So that's that, guys. And I don't know. Okay, so I want to ask one. 1 second, take a break. I'll be back. So, I hold the pillow. Oh. No, sorry. It's not so. I watched this woman. I really like her. She's really interesting. What she snores? It's really cool. Sorry. Oh, look on her face. There was this one so funny. I don't know if she's a troll, but she's genuine. She said, "Rosie, you're beautiful. Why do you make these ugly faces? Stop making ugly faces." So I wanna do supermodel face. Do you think it's attractive on Instagram? You don't think I'm pretty? Oh yeah. Anyway, so oh yeah. So guys, anyway, so I just laughed because I'm kind of like, wow, it's crazy. It's crazy. So, all right, so let me go to this. I think I'm going to do a little intro here on this article. It's crazy. I'm like, oh my god. Okay. Guys, I'm like, doing a little thing on me because I realize it's a bit dirty. And I'm not making a judgment, okay? It's because it's the whole thing with Roger Stone and prostitution and dirty information, blackmail. It's too much. Okay, I'm gonna be like, okay. Okay, I'm clean. I'm clean. My aura is clean. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So guys, this woman, what is the deal here? Okay, I can't even get started on the question because it's so intense. I'm just gonna be the medium. Rosie. What is my medium? It's not a medium, but I'm like, I don't know. Somebody, guys, once someone wrote something that I thought was so great, and the person said, she's the Latina, what is it? Lucy Ball tarot reader. Is that perfect? That was so cool. I like that. So I'm gonna close my eyes. So, all right. So tell me about this. What the hell is this? I can't even begin to articulate this. Okay. Okay, guys, so it's interesting that okay, sorry. I'm just kind of like, it was very symbolic and kind of interesting. And I'm gonna stop because I need a reference that I need to find. Hold on 1 second, I'll be back. So guys, it's so interesting because the image was quite simple, but it instantly reminded me of Dante, the Inferno, you know, one of the earliest works in the Italian language, right? Well, I don't know if you're familiar with Dante Alighieri. Well, I'll pull out for you. Just so it must be interesting, right? I realize I'm a pretty interesting person, I guess, because it's like here we are going to do a reading on prostitute, Madam Roger Stone and Dante Alighieri shows up. Oh yeah. So here, guys, I'll read 3. Ok, so nel mezzo del cammin di nostra vita mi ritrovai per una selva oscura che la diritta via era smarrita. You know, the Italian is, some of it doesn't even exist anymore. A long, complicated story. Even Italy as a country is an early invention, is a new thing. I think was in the 19th century that the whole thing was unified. But anyway, the point is that this begins the inferno of the journey of life. Okay, so I realize I have to. Okay, so Dante wrote this book that it was a story of this man. It's like I have to go back to, there was this other oh my god, how are we gonna get started with this? Anyway, I'm not going to tell the whole story. It's going to take a whole video to tell the story. But essentially, it's a person going through hell first, purgatory, and then heaven. Okay, so but it starts with the dark ways. Okay, so he's saying in the midst of the past of our lives, I found myself in a dark forest with a winding path. And as I said, how hard it was, this dark, wild forest was winding and it was strong. And in the thought renews the fear. It is so bitter that in a little bit death comes. But in order to tell you what I've seen, in order to get, how to say this? I feel like in order to get to the good, I have to tell you about all the dark things that transpired. So this reminds me exactly of the 3 first stanzas of the Dante. That's what I saw in her vision. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm like, sounds like I'm talking Speranto or something, but it's just going back to the Middle Ages and this sort of the dark paths of life. That's her job, this woman's job. Okay, so what it showed me was that this woman, it's like Polaroids. She made Polaroids of the compromising Polaroids of these powerful men. So she has all of this information, and I feel like there are tapes. Oh yeah. She herself may have had the girls or whatever make tapes, and I saw it. Okay, so sort of like how it was the whole thing with the Russian women, how they would take the same thing. Some of them, I believe, may have made tapes. Now, it showed me that I feel like it's this whole thing, guys. It showed me that she's close to Roger Stone, and they have, I feel like there was some sort of like, and that's when it became very symbolic. Okay, this idea of the rats at the bottom of the sewer, sort of like the Inferno, right? So testing people with all these temptations, and whoever has weaknesses are going to see that they're going to be exposed. So they take people's weaknesses and they profit off of them. Okay, I'm not saying it's not whether like men. It's not the discussion about prostitution wrong or right or whatever. It's just showing that they have they play. It's almost like, okay, I'm near Washington Square, New York. It's this area, Greenwich Village, whatever. But there's squirrels, okay. And they're really fat and they love humans because from an early age, they realized obviously the humans would feed them. So it's very different, right? They know they can come to your hand, but it's kind of gross in a way, right? So like this, I'm not saying that, well, squirrels are much nicer than rats, but similarly, they need, just as the squirrels need the humans to feed them, these people need the dirt of the powerful politicians in order to survive. So they're parasites. And that's their currency, okay? So I think it's gonna, what I think Mueller wants here is the information on all of the blackmail situation. It's not what they think. They're so rough. No, I think it's how they blackmail people. I think they have a gigantic blackmail. This is my thinking. It hasn't shown me, but I'm gonna close my eyes. So what the hell? What does Mueller want from this woman, and why did he pick her? Why did he contact her? Ooh, guys, I'm getting something pretty dark here. I think, I know, guys, okay, I don't want to be like, creating conspiracy theories or whatever, but I feel like Mueller has seen that, and I didn't think this before, honestly. I didn't. She's like, I think Roger Stone has some connection to some sort of prostitution thing. I'm seriously, I think either this or setting up, oh my God. I'm seeing here the whole, oh my God. All Franken. Oh my God. Sorry, must that hurt? Because I was like, the whole thing. That's right, because he set him up. Right, so, guys, I told you this before in the video I did about Roger Stone. Yes, I did say it. Oh yes, that he goes with the Russian intelligence. They fabricate the bullshit documents about people, and then they go up and put it up. Oh yeah. So yes, that's it. That's what I saw. So it's not so much that okay, this is it. It's not so much that because I'm like, does he have a prostitute? I think he has access to these prostitutes, or he may have some sort of, or have had, I don't know what it is, something related to the sex market or whatever. But the point of this is that he knows some of these women, and he finds the ones to kind of, what's the word? I guess honeypot, what is it called? He knows who has weaknesses and create situations where these weaknesses will be exploited, okay? So he can make a good living at blackmail, okay, and stuff like that. So, okay, now, let me just close my eyes because I got too excited, right? So that's what Mueller wants, guys. It's a big deal. He wants to know how Roger Stone connects to the Russians and creates blackmail situations for U.S. politicians, okay? So this woman knows, because I think in some way or another, obviously because she works for Stone now, it just happens to be a coincidence that she was a madam when Spitzer fell? No, I don't believe that. No, I don't think so. No. The girl who worked for her was the one that caused him to fall. Okay, now I'm getting the sense. I'm just not reading about Elliot Spitzer, but guys. I get it. I feel like I don't know that there were. Okay, so what's their connection? Oh my God, you guys, crazy. So I feel like Elliot Spitzer was being blackmailed before the whole thing came out. Anyway. I think they were blackmailing him. And I don't know. I think there was a connection. I think in some way or other there was some sort of mafia thing. As somebody once asked me about the Trump-loving part of the FBI or something like that. That there's a whole conspiracy related to Rudy Giuliani, right? That is connected to this. And maybe there's a sense here. I feel like he was blackmailed a lot before Spitzer, right? Spitzer. And when the time came, they bust. I feel like I just somehow think that it can't possibly be. Yeah, I think I don't know, guys. I feel like in a way there was some sort of sting operation there for him. Okay, again, it's this whole knowledge of secret situation. Okay, so that's it. This woman. Okay, so tell me exactly what evidence Mueller has on this woman and Stone. And obviously Mueller, I think Mueller only interviews people when he already has the evidence. So like, oh, he only and like, hello, Miss Davis. Hi, Mueller. Oh yeah, I know all about you and your bullshit. So get to the motherfucking facts, bitch. So guys, it's like it's showing that even Mueller, I feel like he may want to throw up, honestly, because I feel like it's so. But dirty, I don't mean it, has sex with somebody, huh? No, I mean really blackmail, extortion, exploiting, I don't know, it's just so exploitative and kind of horrible in so many ways. But like I think it shows that I think Roger Stone does have some sort of Russian mafia connection. There's some weird stuff here, guys, where I feel like, especially, he lives in Miami, I get a sense that over there's this trafficking of information, blackmail, the connection to prostitution. He has access to prostitutes. I don't know how, and maybe this is the woman. I feel like he can find these women who can. He's just in this milieu. Okay, so it explains why, and it's the thing of parasites and eating. Like I say, like a person feeding. They need that in order to survive. They need the dirt of people, the lowest. Okay, and they exploit it. I just feel like it's exploiting people. I don't know. There's something really shady, like so dark about it. Okay, no matter who you are, honestly, if people have weaknesses or whatever, but I think these things are exploiting. It's so there's something about it. Oh my God, it's so I don't know. It's just wrong. Oh, anyway, so that's what I think, guys. I think there's a connection there between prostitution, blackmail, fake documents, and blackmailing politicians. And I think Mueller has already found, oh yeah, bitch. I think all Franken is gonna be vindicated by this. I think I have a sense, guys, could be wrong, that Mueller has those informations. Oh yeah. And the Russians set up some of those documents. And I'll tell you why. Because trolls, that's my #1 trolled. I think it's the #1 or #2 trolled videos. Hundreds of like troll comments. You don't see it because I delete everything, but it's interesting because obviously they only troll the stuff that they don't want people to look into. And it was one of the ones about Franken, and the other one is about info wars and money laundering. So, thank you. I'm right. Oh yeah. I look pretty today. I do. Oh yeah. I'm pretty. Why do I make ugly faces? Is it nice for Instagram? Oh. So anyway, seriously, guys. Wow, I'm just like electric with this, but that's it. It's kind of, and it's sad because it's just the dirt. It's kind of like, oh my God, it's so gross. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just kind of gross. I need to do another, I'll go with my little pillow. I'm like, I need a bubble, cleaning bubble. So that's that. So, okay, now, I'm just processing this whole thing as, okay, so yeah, it's going to come out the thing about Franken. It's going to come out how he blackmails people, or how he has blackmailed people in the past, and how blackmailing techniques were exchanged between the Russians and the Americans. And how, so what is he going to find out, if anything? I haven't asked this question. So what is Mueller going to find out related to this woman about Trump? Because I just thought it was just asked about Roger Stone. Okay, I don't want to know this, but it's saying something about his sexual preferences. Okay, so but no, guys, you know what? It's showing here that this woman is really much more completely about Roger Stone and the blackmail thing. I think it peripherally, I don't know, in the periphery of this is Trump's own traffic of influence. Do you say that in English? I think you do, but I think it's mostly about Roger Stone, the Russians, and blackmails, and how the Russians blackmail. Because I feel like Trump did this in New York. Maybe he did know these women, but this woman, I think he knew. Oh, you know, just a whole other thing's coming out here in my head about this. But what Trump, you know, the whole connection of Trump with these madams or whatever. But because they have a lot of knowledge, okay? So the whole thing with Epstein and all that. So, but it's just showing, guys, that as far as the Mueller investigation is concerned, this is going to get Roger Stone and how the Russians do blackmail of important figures. Okay, it's going to come out. All right. Okay, bye.